Okay folks, welcome back to the channel and to the part 3, I believe this is, of the M113 from Rubicon. So the vehicle itself is finished. So yeah, as you can see, we built it in the ACAV variant, so we've got these extra guns on top with the ballistic shields, etc. The crew are all in it now. I've used one crewman on this side, which will become clear when I put it on the base. Obviously the driver and the commander. We've added this stowage. This is all from the Allied stowage set from Rubicon, and then I'll just use some easy lining for the sort of tie down straps. Scratch built a antenna, whip antenna, out of just some spare wire I had floating around, and then what we've done is we've added some stowage on the side as well, and we've weathered it all up with acrylics and oils. So yeah, I'm fairly happy with how it kind of turned out. It's a lovely little kit. On the top there we just used a hat from the North Vietnamese Army set, but yeah, the actual vehicle itself has turned out lovely. Obviously in the last part we saw that the interior, most of which we can't see now. Now the rear ramp isn't attached as yet, but we can see in there we've got the full interior detailed as we saw it in the last part, in part 2. So moving on, if we get that out of the way just for a second, and the base is done. So this is a very simple base, and it's a very simple idea, essentially. So as you can see, as the name says on the front, we're going to call this one Contact Weight Out. So we've just got some sea foam, some groundwork, static grass depicting sort of the jungle. This is clear resin here, which I coloured just with some model colour, couple of drops, to create some sort of dirty water, and then using the VMS Smart Mud and airbrushed and painted, dry brushed, etc. to create this sort of dirt road. If we can turn the base round, you'll see there we've got a rifleman dismounted, ready to enter the sort of undergrowth, the jungle. So the idea is that this will sit in that sort of position, like so. So if I turn it that way, it'd be better. You'll see exactly what I was kind of thinking. Then the ramp will be down, and that will just rest in that position. And then as you can see, what we've got on the ramp itself is these two marks here. You can't actually see that. So if I turn the base a little bit, try not to move that ramp, so you see these two marks here on the inside of the ramp. And the idea of that is that what we're going to have is this rifleman disembarking from the vehicle. So he will be in that sort of position, and obviously I will fix all this permanently. So he will be in that sort of position, debussing from the vehicle. And the idea being, the reason it's called Contact Weight Out is that this vehicle has been traveling along this road. They've received enemy contact or enemy fire from inside the jungle area, and they're firing back, but they're firing blind. There's no enemy in the jungle on this base, so they're firing blind into the jungle just to lay down some suppressing fire while these guys get out the back and engage. And that's pretty much it. So I really like it. I think it's turned out really well, exactly what I had in my sort of mind's eye when I envisaged what I was going to do with it. Challenges, it's typical Rubicon, so it goes together really, really well. I've done plenty of these sort of small bases now, so that wasn't really too much hard work. The biggest challenge I had with this kit, or this build rather, is painting African American skin. It's the first time I've done it. So we've got the commander and the gunner here, they're both Caucasian, so the skin painted in my normal way. However, the driver and this rifleman at the back here are African American. And the reason I did that, it's very underrepresented, I think, particularly in builds of Vietnam type era. You know, the African American soldiers played a massive part in that war on the side of the US. So I thought it was important to try and represent that in the build. So I hope I've done it. There was lots of watching YouTube videos and stuff on how I could paint sort of darker skin tones and that sort of stuff, but hopefully at this scale I've kind of done it. And that's it really. So that is the build. That is contact weight out. This will obviously be handed off to the Rubicon SIG at some point in the coming months when I see them at shows or whatever. But yeah, I'm really happy with it, and we'll move on to the next one. I think the next one I'm going to do will be the Russian built APC. I think it's the BTR 60. So that will be the next one I do. But I might not do that in a Vietnam scheme. I might do it in sort of Iraqi army or something like, or Russian. You know, I don't know yet. We'll have a think about that. But yeah, so that's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. This kit should be released fairly soon. I can't recommend it highly enough. As with everything Rubicon, go and get one. It's a lovely little build. You can have all the hatches open. It's got a full interior. It really is nice. So yeah, go and get one, and go and check out rubicon.co.uk. The links are in the video description. Go and check them out. There's some amazing stuff. And keep your eye on the channel, because I've been sent some stuff, full resin kits of Sheridans and all sorts. So there's some really cool stuff coming. But yeah, for now, that's contact weight out. Until next time, guys, stay safe. Happy hobbying. Bye-bye.